gentlemen, and once again, good morning. My apologies here. I'm going to be doing the Go Diamond focus call from the terminal here in Minneapolis. So I guess we can have an audience here with everybody hanging out at the airport. If there's anybody else on the moderator line, that would be great. If I do drop off, please by all means weigh in. As everybody knows, it's the start of the new period. We just finished a major promotion with the X Factor program, which ended on Friday. We are now getting ready for, of course, an entirely new period. The company made another, I would say, extraordinary announcement on Saturday. And on Saturday, the Chairman's Club was notified that another promotion has been launched. And of course, this new promotion will go throughout this next period. And in fact, the period after that, so for 60 days, a new promotion is on the move. Now, it's going to be formally announced tomorrow evening on the Corporate Power Hour call, which I will be hosting actually tomorrow evening from the headquarters in Salt Lake City, along with the rest of the Distributor Leadership Council. This new program, quite simply, is based on two people getting two people. Right? So two people will introduce two new people at a minimum of 250 PV. And then if that is accomplished with everybody on ownership, the company will be paying out a $400 bonus. If a person repeats that process, so within, again, 60 days, brings in a second pair of people who bring two people, then the bonus goes from 400 to 800. If it's done a third time, the bonus goes from 800 to 1600. And for the individuals, those of us who accomplish this goal 4 times, in other words, we've recruited 8 people at a minimum of 250 PV, and those 8 people have all qualified as a builder. In other words, they've brought 2 people each. Then the total payout will be $3,200. Okay, so the maximum that we can earn on this promotion is $3,200. But when you add $3,200 to, of course, the compensation plan itself, it's probably one of the richest payouts that anybody's ever going to see in network marketing for an initial startup. Okay? So details of that will be announced tomorrow evening. Bottom line, go get 2 people. Alright? Even better, plan to get 8 people between now and the end of period 66. So it's going to be period 65 and period 66. The next 2 pay periods. This promotion will continue. It is my understanding that the people that accomplish this program 4 times, in other words, sponsor 8 people, help all 8 people get there too, will also be receiving an additional significant cash bonus on stage at the summit. We must be at the summit to, of course, receive that cash bonus, and all bonuses will be paid at the end of the promotion. So in 60 days, okay, at the end of cycle period 66, moving into period 68. Our result of the X Factor promotion. Double-digit growth, and I'm not talking about 11, 12, 13, closer to 20% growth over the previous period. For that to occur in the month of July, well, that's always a great sign. So a lot of people did take advantage of this program and got some great benefit in terms of advancing momentum in their personal organizations. Also, I think everybody should note that coinciding with this Get To promotion and help them get to, so get two people, help those two get their two each. Okay? Coinciding with that is the 54 city tour. 54 cities in 60 days. That's almost, one event every day all the way up until the end of September. Almost. Okay? So 54 cities in 60 days. Tied into that will be the samplings for attendees at these events, and only at these events, of the new product that is going to be part of a launch, because I believe there'll be two products, but one product that will be handed out at these events will enable people to get the jump on having first samples of the new product. So we've got 54 cities, we have a new product, and we have a major promotion. My word would be this: it's a really good time to be paying close attention. Right now is probably one of several sweet spots that that we have each and every year that lead into something significant. The first, one of the first ones this summer, of course, was the launch of the X Factor promotion. The second one is the continuation of this promotion with an advanced way for people to earn income. The third component is 54 cities. The fourth component is, of course, the launch of the new product, and all of this is going to funnel and flow into the summit in Salt Lake City in October. Just to repeat, if you have not yet registered, when we're done this call, hang up the phone and immediately go and get yourself registered. What's going to happen is what happens every year. A lot of people who said, well, I was always planning on going, they're going to start that registration process in September or in the first week of October and find out that it's very difficult and probably a little bit more expensive, and in some cases, a lot more expensive. Okay, so the proactive people will get their registration. More importantly, they'll get their hotel booked, they'll get their flight booked, and, of course, be in a position to effectively promote the fact that they've already engaged. Get it done now. Don't wait. You'll be disappointed. That's 100%. You'll be disappointed. Then use this promotion over the next 60 days to accomplish the goal of not only advancing your business, not only getting the bonus money, but actually getting your convention paid for. Because when you get to convention, if you actually brought 8 people, you'll be a special core group that will be awarded. Now, of course, the bonuses are paid. If you complete it once, there's a $400 bonus. That's an $800, a $1,600, and a $3,200. But for the 3,200s, for the people that achieve it 4 times, it's not just 3,200. It's 3,200 plus whatever cash money the company pays out at convention. And my guess is they're not calling people on stage to get a $500 bonus. They're probably going to call people up on stage to get, 4 figures or multiple of 4 figures as an additional bonus for getting 8 who got 2 each. So add that to the 3,200 a $5,000, $6,000, promotion for a select few. That's going to pay for your flight, your hotel, and everything, registration, shopping, whatever you want to do. So, is this a great time to pay attention? Absolutely. We're in the second half of 2013. It is likely that with all this promotion and everything that the company's put in place, we're going to see a major advancement in the company growth, in the company momentum, going into the 2014. And so, Ryan and Jerem had mentioned that the company was absolutely committed to breaking the $200 million mark, hitting $250 million. We're sitting at about 180, 185 million right now, and we've got 6 months to take things to the next level. That's going to set us up for 2014, where the company will once again throw everything they've got at doubling in size. 2014, we can become a $400 million company or better, which is going to affect a lot of people. A lot of people are going to obviously have serious growth in their businesses, because everybody proportionately who is actively engaged aggressively is going to capture a piece of that growth. So it's an exciting time. There's a lot of new rank advancements. I just got back from a 4-city tour. It was great to see a lot of our business partners from California all the way over to Austin, Texas, Greensboro, North Carolina, and Detroit. And right now, I'm actually, as I'm walking down the terminal here in Minneapolis, I'm on my way to Salt Lake City for the DLC meeting, in which the company is going to lay out the program going into convention and post-convention, after the convention. And so they got a plan. We have everybody on board with that plan, and there's no doubt that everything that one would expect to be done by a company in order to achieve those goals is being done as we speak. And so when I say pay attention, what I'm really saying is this is a time to raise our level of awareness in terms of what's actually going on and where it's going on. Be sure that we're well informed. Be sure that we're communicating that information to our respective teams. Be sure that we're doing additional team calls. Be sure we're sending out email communications on a regular basis. Be sure that we're sending out text blasts where necessary. Be sure that we are building and organizing events in our local areas, whether it be conference calls, PBRs, or live presentations. Be sure that we are engaged in all of these activities, and we are encouraging and inspiring and empowering others to do exactly the same. And that is really as simple as it is to grow our business. Our business grows when everybody is doing a little bit. Our collective efforts have a compounding effect that creates the momentum. No one person needs to do a monumental effort, but if everybody does a little bit, great things can happen, great things will happen. And so, for me, looking at what happened at the end of cycle 4 this past Friday, in terms of new business, and in terms of growth, and seeing how many new people rank advanced, I can't even count the number of people that had significant break advances. In one leg, there were 2 diamonds and I think a third in qualification. My understanding is there's at least a half a dozen and probably more diamonds in qualification right now. And so in August, we'll see another wave of new diamonds emerging in the business. So there's many of you on the line today that are golds or platinums. This is your chance to use the momentum and the company leverage to take yourself from a platinum or a gold and leverage yourself to emerald or diamond for the convention. This is the time for people who have achieved emerald to go diamond or double diamond in the next 60 days. And why not do it with the company financing the growth? Right? Corporate is spending the money on promotions. Use that promotional money to advance your business. And you might even, as some groups are adding to the existing promotion. They're doing their own promotions on top of the corporate promotion. So all of these tools, all of these ingredients make for creating the kind of leverage that will help people grow their business, advance their business. Take advantage of it. Be sure that your teams are taking advantage. We will advance this entire conversation and process and picture tonight on the MIT call, Millionaires in Training. I'll be conducting that without walking down an escalator here, but at home office after some of our meetings. So MIT will be tonight. My suggestion is build big for tonight's call. Have all of your teams on the call, and then be sure that they're bringing guests. We'll use tonight's call to build for tomorrow's call, where the announcement will be officially made. We'll use tomorrow's call to paint the picture, and then we'll use the Wednesday call with Russ Bianchi that I'll be hosting to acclimate everybody to the power of Moringa and the power of the Zeta products. So we've got 3 back-to-back calls tonight, tomorrow corporately, and on Wednesday to leverage everything that's going on to advance our business. So everybody's picked up. Really, what we're talking about today is the rhythm of the business and being in tune with that rhythm. Being in tune with the fact that all these things are in place simultaneously. In other words, there's all these moving parts, and in all these moving parts, there's a way to explode your Zeta business. More importantly, there's a way to help your teammates explode their Zeta business. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you go to the top in network marketing. And so I apologize for cutting this call off a little bit short. It's a little difficult here in the middle of the airport terminal, but hopefully we communicated everything effectively today. Is there anybody on the moderator line that has any announcements to make from the field? Go ahead if you're on the moderator line. Okay, sounds like we have covered everything. Let's go for MIT tonight, and then let's advance that build for tomorrow. I expect that we're going to have upwards of 3,000, possibly 4,000 people on tomorrow night's conference call. It will be that big. It'll be an enormous call. because it's one of those pivotal moments in our business. Catch you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the Go Diamond Focus Call, beginning of period 65. Promotion incentive underway, officially announced tomorrow. We'll catch you on all these calls. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open. David, Michigan, Spain, California. We're calling it.